Great day, great day. It's Trader Red here. Another day, another week. Fed day, Fed day, Fed day. Should be a fun, interesting day in the market. Um, so a lot of people are expecting the Fed to, or a lot of analysts are saying 0.75 today on interest rates. We will see. We will see. Will they surprise the market and do something different? Is the question. This is the futures market. Futures market has gotten down to this level here. 38, 43, 46. So it seems to be an area of buying, a major area of support. This is the fourth day in a row. It's given a clear sign that we could be trying to turn up here. When I start seeing not dragonfly dojis, yeah, dragonfly dojis, bullish engulfing patterns. When I start seeing these, I start to worry or see some buying come in. Not to worry, but I start to see a change come in. And right now, it's not signaling a change. We're still below the 8, still below the 20, but there's a good chance that we could push higher here to the 20-day moving average, 39.89. Now, this is on futures market, the SPY. I mean SPX. So when we look at this is the actual S&P. We have the same buying action down here, because it pretty much follows it. But you can see doji engulfing pattern. These green candles engulfing this red candle. And yesterday we have I wouldn't necessarily say it's a hammer. Some people will call it a hammer, but it's definitely a more bullish pattern. You see where the buyers came in again, even when they went down and tested the stop losses, and then boom, back up right above this area. So this area also was an area of resistance support right in here. Well, it came down twice and then popped up twice. Every time it came down, you could see it come in. So we got something similar working right now. We had that same type of action in here, and look what we did. Okay, so we could be setting up for another move. The key is, like I said last week, can we get above this 20? We got to the 20 last week and we failed. If we get to another 20, get to the 20 again and we fail, it's just a continuation of a down move. Okay. They like to put the stuff in waves, so it could be A, this could be B, this could be a continuation of C. But in between, you always have these 1, 2, 3s. So we could have that 1 up, 2 down, or 3 up and then down. This could be 1 down, 2 up, and then 3 down. The continuation into C. So which is always the biggest pattern to the downside. So we'll see. But again, we had this critical point. This is a big day in the market, critical day in the market, and we're gonna see what happens. So bullish stocks that's been bullish for the last few days. Tesla is trying to hold up here. Had a nice wick up here. The resistance around 313, came down to 306, bounced back up to 309. At close, by close, we will see where it finishes today. Should be interesting. It is one of the more bullish stock compared to other trades out there. It doesn't have the strength that I like to see on the ADX line. And then, but our RSI is strong. It does need more strength on the ADX. Let's go inside the chart to go to a 130 chart, we call it. And the strength is coming in. You can see how we rolled this 20-day moving average and 8-day moving average up. So this stock is very bullish to me, man. If the market turns, this is a stock that could definitely break out of this little pattern here that it has working. And this 3, it's been trading basically between, it's been in a tight range here. You can see tight buyers right in here between 280 and 307. It seems to be a tight range that it's trying to break out of. Now, if this market does decide to go higher, I do see Tesla going to 318, maybe even getting back into this area over here, which is like 330, 340. Should be interesting. But it should be interesting. This is September, October. Markets are usually weak during this time. Historically, doesn't mean they always will stay that way. But we are looking to go higher. So let's look at our S&P again. Where's possible areas that we can go? We filled this gap here. It's like a 20-cent difference, I believe. But you can see here, okay, so we got this big candle here. So that's one area, which happens to be right where our 20-day moving average is close to sitting. So we're looking at 400 possible in the market, or we go the opposite direction. And we are coming back into this area here down in the 360s, which is very possible also over the next week or two. It definitely can get there. So that's something to think about. Why these drawings here? Definitely something to think about. Because if we break these lows, then you should get out of your longs. You should be short to go down to these areas. 371, 362 is a low, but there was a lot of buying at 370. That would be my first target to the downside. So again, today is a critical day in the market. It's going to set the tone for the next week or two of what the market's going to do. A lot of times we see the market blow off news and do something different, but we will see what happens here. We did have some news with Russia overnight. Oil's rising, so oil stocks should be interesting to see how they react to the news. Netflix is another one that's been slightly bullish and moving up. It keeps going up to 245 and coming back down. So that's one that's to keep an eye on to watch also to the upside is Netflix. All right. Trying to get back to this 200. It could get there the way it's been trading lately. Just keep an eye on it. The price action has been fairly good in that stock. When casinos are been up and down. Something to keep an eye on. LVS, same thing. It had some news that came out and went up and then failed. So something to look at. Goldman Sachs doing the same exact pattern as the market. So if the market turns, something you can look at. Goldman Sachs. Nvidia's been weak for a while. Not too fond of that chart right now. It's a good buying point for investors, but not if you just trade. Alrighty. Yeah, and it's 5:45 in the morning, so we're gonna see what happens here. We got the Fed announcement at 2, but I'm sure the market is going to be on edge for the next few hours until it can get some type of indication from the Fed of what's next. And then we just kind of go from there. We could take it up or down. It all depends. But really, I do believe that even if we go up, we're going to have stocks like Apple can break this 20, go higher. But it's looking to go lower. The market will eventually. Even if I think we pop, I do think we could pop and go back near the 20, and then we could sell off again. Hopefully we don't get a day like we had here where it just gap down 1,200 points, boom. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Should be interesting, but every time we got near the 20, we have failed. One here. These two times. When we got right to the 20, we failed. Over here, we failed at the 20, even though eventually it did curve. So let's see what happens. Should be fun. Fun day. That next couple of days should be fun. All right, everyone have an awesome trading day. Everything we talk about here on education purposes only. Remember to like and share. Also subscribe. And then also we also have Um, we also have classes. We also have the trust class, and we also have where automated system where you can allow things to trade for you. Um, so it's an AI system that we have developed, and it is awesome. So if you want to know more about that, go to stand.store/covenant seed, and we will get you more information. Or you can email me at support@covenantseededucation.com. Everybody have a wonderful, awesome day. Let's get rolling.